No price tag. Along the busy Nairobi-Nakuru highway, young men have discovered that secret in the simplest language, one that needs no words, only sound, the blast of a horn, and the heart soars. Faith Wangari brings us that remarkable story.
At the gateway into Nakuru County, right here when Nyandarua County hands over to Nakuru, the tarmac tells a different story, one that has nothing to do with the destination and everything to do with the journey. Meet the boys of the border. Every day, at this precise stretch where two counties meet, they take their place along the tarmac like an official greeters of Nakuru's gateway, not for money, not for fame, but for the one thing that costs absolutely nothing, the thrill of a honk. Call it unconventional therapy, call it pure, unfiltered joy. These young men will tell you without hesitation that this county border is their sanctuary. Here at this precise point where travelers know they are arriving into Nakuru or leaving the county, the highway gives generously in decibels. And the drivers, they are in on it too. Many of them know these young men by sight, and they don't just pass by, they perform. The honking begins from a deliberate distance, building a melodious call and response between man and a machine, reaching its glorious peak right at the Nakuru entry point where the boys stand. Lights flash, horns sing, and for a brief moment, brilliant moment, this county border becomes a concert hall. Among themselves, the boys have built an entire language around the highway. Every vehicle earns a name, not from its manufacturer, but from the boys themselves, bestowed according to size, sound, and speed. A slow, overloaded lorry earns one title. A sleek, speeding saloon earns another. The motorbike riders, they are universally known as Brayo, a name born from a local legend, Brayo the biker, whose daring runs along this corridor turned him into highway folklore. Here at the Nyandarua-Nakuru border, even the road has its own culture. But beneath the laughter, there's a quieter story. The tough economy has not spared these young men or their families. Many have no regular source of income. Jobs are scarce on both sides of this border. The weight of providing, of simply putting food on the table, presses heavily on their shoulders. Some days, that table remains bare.
Yani ni kupunguza tu, yani unakuta yani uko jobless na unapata yani hakuna kitu unaweza fanya, unapata kuja hapa ili muentertain mkiwa wote, unapunguza yani stress. Unaona hii maisha sasa inakuwa ngumu.
Tunafurahia kwa hata kuna stress. Ukikuja mahali hapa, hiyo kitu inakuondokea. Unakuwa fresh kabisa. Sasa kitu inatufurahisha.
And so they come every day to this border that asks nothing of them and however gives everything. Economists may not be able to quantify it. Psychologists may call it escapism, community bonding, or sensory joy. But here, the boys of the border have a simpler name for it. They call it home. They've taken it upon themselves to sensitize drivers against dangerous driving and keeping them alert. Some motorists will stop for a chat with the boys, while some will even offer gifts to them. Men may grow older, but the inner child, it seems, never really leaves. In this young man's laughter, in the driver's knowing honks, and in this unlikely community at the edge of the two counties, there's a reminder that joy finds a way. Even here, especially here. So what started as a joke for one of them now has gone viral in the whole country. This is where these young people come as therapy for them, as well as the drivers along this way. Faith Wangari, TV 47.